Alright guys, so Sorbet Shark Cookie is back, and it is super strong right now in the current meta, especially with the treasure called Monocle. Alright, the bookseller's Monocle is super strong alongside Sorbet Shark right now against any other double tank team, as well as some of the single tank team as well. Alright, so here is Sorbet Shark Cookie, and the reason why we are having Sorbet Shark Cookie come back with the Monocle right now inside of a kind of a semi summoner comp along with Frost Queen. So basically this is the old summoner comp, except Snow Sugar Cookie has been replaced by Sorbet Shark Cookie. So you have seen this kind of team before back in the past, where Sorbet Shark Cookie was in the front, and then you use Sea Fairy along with like someone like Pure Vanilla and Parfait and Pumpkin Pie. There were teams like that before, but now we are back with Sorbet dealing ton of damage to double tank, and especially good against T9 Cookie teams because you are going to be killing off T9 Cookie first with Sorbet's skill. But let me just show you guys the topic. It is a little bit different now with Sorbet Shark Cookie. Sorbet Shark Cookie is going to be using 5 solid almond, guys. This is not a crazy build for me. I honestly kind of slapped on toppings that I had left over, and I just kind of put it on Sorbet Shark Cookie. So as you guys can see, I only have good damage resist, but my cooldown is really low. So I heard that the recommended cooldown is around 7 to 8% in order for you to dodge some of the Sea Fairy skills as well as Frost Queen skills when you do verse in the arena, because Sorbet Shark Cookie is going to have a faster cooldown. But right now I do not have any real good damage resist plus cooldown topping for my solid almond, so that's the reason why I am using 5 solid almond, which is focusing on damage resist, and I still get pretty good win rate with this team. Next one is going to be Frost Queen. Frost Queen is going to have 5 Swift Chocolate with damage resist around 25% and cooldown at 16.7. So I heard that if you do go above too much on the cooldown, around 17% and higher, then you can actually mess up your skill. So I do recommend that you guys keep it around 16% so that you guys have a good outcome. Next one is going to be a Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is going to have just focusing on damage resist, so 5 solid almond, and then cooldown doesn't really matter for Pumpkin Pie in this case because she is always going to be casting her skill first. Next one is going to be Cotton. My Cotton is kind of a very random right here. You see that one Singing Raspberry, 2 Swift Chocolate, 2 solid almond, but I see a lot of teams use either 5 solid almond or 5 Swift Chocolate depending on what kind of substats you guys have. But for me, I am using this kind of a mixture topping, having 11.9% attack, 30.7% damage resist, as well as 8% cooldown. So that's around where I am for Cotton. And the last one is going to be Parfait. Parfait does not have a crazy amount of damage resist, so it is a little bit weaker, but I do have 16.7% damage resist and 16.9% cooldown. So you do want to have a bit of cooldown on Parfait Cookie because you do want to cast your spell before an enemy Frost Queen does cast their spell to freeze your enemy. So just like I said in the beginning, this team is super good right now inside of the arena against any of the double tank teams, especially against T9 Cookie. I have been using it for about 2 days now, and I've been testing it out, and I will have to say my win rate is around 80 to 85% against majority of the double tank comps, unless they are like super stacked with their like toppings and everything. But I just want to show you guys this team in action, and let me show you guys how good it is. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to be reversing this team right here. As you guys can see, they are using Monocle. A lot of people in the upper ranks right now are using Monocle because of Eclair Cookie. Monocle is going to be able to purify the weakness debuff and completely get rid of it. That is the reason why people are using Monocle right now instead of the feather. But because of that fact, if you do use Sorbet Shark Cookie against a double tank, it is going to be very easy. So let me go into battle right now against this team. I am in Master 3 now, and let's see how well we do. Alright guys, so this is going to be against a Strawberry Crepe Hollowberry double tank with Eclair and Sea Fairy instead of a Frost Queen. And as you guys can see, they take a lot of damage. But because of Monocle, you look at the healing from Monocle right there. That's an insane amount of healing. Even though it's only around 27.3% of each cookie's max HP, it is a ton alongside Cotton as well as Parfait's heal. So the one bad side about this team is that if your cookies do get nuked, then there is no revive from the feather, so you might lose from that outcome. But majority of the time against a double tank, you are going to succeed in beating it majority of the time. And as you guys can see, boom, look at that, easy victory. And Sorbet is going to be doing a ton of damage as well, because you are going to be shredding through the double tank, and then later on focusing on the other DPS behind the tanks. So Sorbet is doing 1.6 million damage. Pumpkin Pie is also doing 1.6 million without even the pin cushion, and Frost Queen is doing about 1.1 million, even though she died in the middle of the battle. So let me show you guys more battles right now inside of the arena, versing around Master 3 and Master 2, and show you guys how good this team is currently. Alright guys, so this one is going to be against another double tank. However, it is going to be using a feather instead of a monocle. So here we go, let's go and see. We do see a Frost Queen instead of a Sea Fairy this time. Alright, here we go. They are 4,000 plays. I am currently in 5,000. Try to get up to top 500. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it this season. Just kind of been slacking on my arena a little bit, but you know, time to climb a little bit now with the whole meta shifting a little. So I think I do have a chance of going back up there. Once you start slacking off, it is hard to get up. But as you guys can see, Coco and Hollowberry are taking a ton of damage, and right here they are going to come back with the feather. But because I was able to kill off the Hollowberry with Frost Queen earlier, I was able to just easily kill off Coco right away afterwards. And as you guys can see, I don't have no extra stacks on my weakness, because every 20 seconds my Monocle is going to be purifying that weakness Eclair is constantly having on my team. So there you go guys, another easy victory, 12 trophies. And right here, Sorbet doing 2.3 million, Frost Queen doing 2.3 million, Pumpkin Pie doing 2.4 million damage here, and Cotton doing about 1 million damage. Alright, so damage taken, obviously Sorbet Shark is going to be dodging a lot of the hits, as well as going to have solid almonds, so won't be taking that much damage, and will be a decent tank for a team like this. Alright, so let's go into one more battle, and let me show you guys how well we do against a single tank this time. Alright guys, so this one is going to be against the Master 4. However, we do have a single tank. We see a Sea Fairy as well as Frost Queen and a pure vanilla. So let's go into battle. I believe this one is going to be Eclair. Alright, here we go guys. It is a Coco and an Eclair with the 2 legendary and pure vanilla in the other team. So let's see how well we do against a single tank this time. They do not have the Monocle, so I mean it doesn't really matter because I do not have Eclair on my team, so they don't need to worry about it. But as you guys can see, before even the 1 minute mark, I was able to kill off their Coco and pop the feather here. So my Eclair, actually not my Eclair, but their Eclair is doing some weakness debuff right here. But with the Monocle, I did not have 3 stacks but only 2 stacks, and boom, easily able to beat it. And Frost Queen doing a lot of damage here too. So I would say if you are versing against a single tank team, Frost Queen is going to be very, very important here with the 5 Swift Chocolate, constantly freezing the other DPSs so that you're not taking as much as damage as you would if you do not freeze them. So I would say it is really important for you to have Frost Queen in this team. Anyways guys, that's going to be the new Sorbet Shark team that is going around in the current meta. I have seen different builds, but I would say out of all of them, this team is going to have the best outcome. And if you do not have Frost Queen by chance, then I would say you probably can work with Sea Fairy, but your outcome is not going to be as good because of how a lot of people are using Coco to have the stun immunity, which kind of sucks because Sea Fairy's 3-second stun to all 5 of the enemies was insane without Coco being on the team. But right now, I would say this is a very, very good team against any of the double tank, especially like I said against T-Knight. And with the Monocle, you are going to be able to deal with the weakness debuff that Eclair is constantly putting on your team. Sadly, I wasn't able to find any of the battles against Eclair Cookie that I really wanted to show you guys, but hopefully you guys can test it out yourself. If you do see a double tank against a the insignia of the Indomitable Knights, then it is probably going to be T-Knight. And if you do use Sorbet against T-Knight, you're gonna kill off the T-Knight first instead of having him being the last cookie alive. Anyways guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.